a little, almost 2 months. If you don't pay it, then this is going to turn into a conviction. It'll go on your record, even though you've got a license now. So whatever
Yes,
you
I
do, if you get in a bind and you can't pay it by June 1st or June 10th, reach out to us and we'll see what we can do to help you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
But we need to have your copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance emailed to us today. Are you able to do that from work?
Yes, I can do that from here.
Okay. All right, Ms. Roberts. Well, you're going to see a prompt on your computer screen. Hit that and you'll talk to either Z or Nancy.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Then they can give you our email address so that you can email those items to us. Thank you. Bye. Vicky, you're quick on the finger to trigger today.
I'm sorry. This is Andy. He needs to go to Cynthia.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. We're going to send you over to talk to Ms. Trevino. Andy, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, sir.
That's fine. We're going to send you in to talk to Ms. Trevino, the prosecutor. So you're going to see a button there in a minute, a prompt, hit that, and you'll be in the waiting room with her.
Okie dokie.
Hey, thank you, sir. Vicky, was that an attorney?
No, that's Andy from LoCap.
Oh, Andy from, why is he here? Okay. Hello, sir. Revel 4 Plus.
Huh? Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me your name, sir?
Craig Randall.
Craig Randall?
Yes, sir.
I remember you, Mr. Randall.
Yes, sir.
You're the one with all the beer cans in the back of your car. Did you get them all out of there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Randall, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay. And Mr. Randall, looks like you owe $281. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How much of that are you going to be able to pay today?
I can't pay nothing, Your Honor, because I no longer resign in Live Oak. And they've been taking my money for child support. And I'm paying, where I'm staying at now, I pay $1,296 a month.
Are you working, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm still working.
Somehow we got to get this taken care of, Mr. Randall.
I know. But since I got put on child support, they've been taking $320 out of my check for child support. And I gotta pay cost of court with them, plus $7,000 and something dollars in the hole for back child support.
Okay. All right. Well, so you're not on Village Oak anymore?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy.
Okay.
We need your current address, your email address, and your phone number so that we can reach out to you. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you 60 more days.
Yes, sir.
You need to make some sort of payment,
Okay.
Mr. Randall. But in a minute, you're gonna talk to Z or Nancy, give them your current address, your email address, and your phone number,
Yes, sir.
and we can update your records.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Randall, you're gonna see a button there on your computer. Okay, I guess you already did and you're gone. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, who's on the phone ending in 232? Who's on the phone ending in 232?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Yes Marie Rivera.
Rivera? Okay, hold on, Miss Rivera.
Yes, sir.
While we pull your file out here.
She's a pretrial, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ms. Rivera, you're going to be put into a waiting room to talk to Cynthia Trevino, who's our prosecutor. So
Okay.
y'all can go over the pretrial order and discuss the merits of your case if you want to. And then
Okay.
if you need me, which you, once you go in and see her, you usually don't, but if you need me, I am right here and y'all can both come back in and I'll visit with you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're gonna see a button there for going to a breakout room or a waiting room if you'd hit that button for us. Thank you. Vicki, I know that Harold Putman is a lawyer.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. Who do I have here? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Leonardo Zepeda Jr.
Okay, Dr. Zepeda, let's pull your file here real quick,
Okay.
unless it's a pretrial.
I don't have them attached to a pretrial.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Zepeda, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Doctor, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Dr. Zepeda, you were placed on deferred disposition back on November 23rd. You had a court appearance date of March 16th, which you missed for whatever reason, but we did a show cause hearing and that's why you're here today. So I just have one or two questions to ask you. Since November 23rd of last year, have you been cited for any other violations, for any traffic or moving violation?
No, sir.
Okay, Dr. Zepeda, you are free to go. That's all we need to do.
Okay, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling in. Okay, bye-bye. You can log off.
On that, Mr. Putman, I don't show him having a client, if that's the attorney.
Well, maybe he's,
You want me to still bring him in or what?
yeah, let's bring him in. I know the name. I guess that's the right Putman. I don't know. No, that's not it. Okay. Hello, you're on mute. Can you unmute, please?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You there? Yeah, you can hear us. Okay. It's
Yeah,
muted.
I can hear you. Can you give me your name, please?
I'm Harold Putman.
Okay. Putman, P-U-T-M-A-N.
We've got our attorney, Bob Garza, supposed to be on this call too.
Is this for a pretrial? Do you know?
I hope not, no. Where he's
Oh,
on
he
defer,
just needs to make a sworn statement
okay,
Okay.
because he was on deferred.
Well, we can wait on Mr. Garza, Mr. Putman, or if this is just a sworn statement situation, it's up to you.
that's, if we can get it done, I mean, what does he need to do for the statement?
I'm going to swear him in and ask him a couple of questions.
Okay,
Okay, Mr. Putman, would you raise your right hand, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we're having a little difficulty locating your file here. Yes, Putman.
Okay, let me check because I show his deferred's not up to 6:15. Let me see if there's any notes in the case.
So show cause hearing maybe?
Ah, that's it. That's a show cause. I don't think we got community service.
well, we turned it in with the clerk.
Yeah, we turned in the community service and the nicotine form.
Well, we just need to locate it.
Okay,
So you were on a deferral to attend a tobacco awareness class,
Yes, and to do 6 hours of community
6 hours of
service.
community service. And you got the class done and that certificate turned in?
Yes,
And also.
Okay, Judge, a letter went out because we didn't get the hours. Then we did receive the hours. So that letter, show cause letter had already gone out.
Okay. But do you also have the certificate?
Yes, sir. We got both
Okay,
of those.
Mr. Putman, I don't even have to ask you any questions. You do what you're supposed to, so you're done with us and you can leave the meeting. Thank you for calling
Thank you.
in.
thank you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Garza's already logged in. You want me to bring him in?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll talk to Bob. Hello, Bob Garza. You're muted, so I can't hear you. Now I can probably hear you if you talk. Okay, Bob,
Yes, sir.
hey, how are you today?
I'm doing all right, Judge. How about you?
We're fine. We just finished with Mr. Putman. All he had to do, we just had wires crossed or correspondence crossed. So he's good. He's gone and he's dismissed.
All right, sir. Well, thank you.
Okay, good seeing you. You doing all right?
Good seeing you, Judge. Yes, sir. How about you?
Well, another day older and older and older and older.
Well, that's good. You know, did you, are we live streamed publicly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll just talk another time. I just wanted to see if you kept up with Tim Johnson, see how he's doing.
I have not. Since I moved my office to Bernie, I hardly get down to Bear County anymore or see anybody from down that way at all.
Yeah. Okay, Judge.
Okay. Well,
All
good
right.
seeing you, Bob. You
Good
take
seeing you.
care.
Have a good day.
You do the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I got somebody connected there, but I can't see who it is. Natalie Perez.
No,
Yeah, you don't look like Natalie.
no. It's Pedro Perez.
Pettis?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just looking at the name on the screen. I guess you're using her email, her computer.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Pettis, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, Mr. Pettis, you're charged with driving on the wrong side of the road in no passing zone and also speeding 30 miles an hour in a 20-mile zone. Do you understand what the allegations are?
Yes.
To each of those cases, Mr. Pettis, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of speeding, how do you plead: guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
On the speeding, I was doing 27, not 30.
Okay, so,
Because I was right behind the person in front of me.
okay, well, hold on. Don't tell me about the case. So
Okay.
are you pleading guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty on the speeding.
Okay. On that case, do you want to have a trial with the judge? You want me to hear the case, or you want a jury to hear the case?
I would like for you to hear the case.
For me to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. What we're going to do on that case, Mr. Pettis, we're going to set it for a pretrial hearing so we can handle pretrial matters prior to the case actually being placed on the trial docket. You'll be able to talk to the prosecutor at that time. She can discuss the case with you and the speed or alleged speed that is charged. So we'll set that for a pretrial hearing. And you'll end up talking to Cynthia Trevino at a later date. So on the driving on the wrong side of the road, on that case, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
On that case, Mr. Pettis, the fine and court cost is $260, or if you want to take a defensive driving class and possibly keep it off of your record, you may be able to do that and save about $70.
I'll take the private defensive course.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need for you to do a few things for me. Well, first of all, the court costs are $144. Are you able to pay that today?
144, yes.
Okay. Then what I need for you to do is to email us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay.
And so to make all that happen, I'm going to have you talk to either Z or Nancy. Those are 2 court clerks. And they will get your email address and firm up your physical address and your phone number so that we can send you the paperwork after we get your driver's license and proof of insurance. And you'll pay today. And get your driver's license. Insurance.
You froze. I didn't get to hear all of it.
I'm going to have you visit with one of the court clerks.
Okay.
You can give them the payment information for the court cost, and then they can give you our email address so that you can email us your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay.
Once you make that payment today, you'll have 90 days from today's date to take and complete the defensive driving class and turn in your paperwork. And your paperwork is going to be your completion certificate from whatever class you watch or attend, and a copy of your driving history, which you have to obtain from the Department of Public Safety. The class is going to cost you $25 to $30. The driving history costs you $12. And just get all that paperwork back to us within 90 days of today's date.
Okay.
But you can do both the class and obtain your driving history online. So you can do everything sitting right where you are if that's what you prefer to do. You want to go to a live class, you can do that, and there's still some all over the city. So whatever works best for your schedule, Mr. Pettis.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you talk to Z or Nancy here in just a few seconds, and then you can Then after you talk to them, you'll be able to leave the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to see a prompt on your screen to join a waiting room or a breakout room. If you would hit that, one of the ladies will be with you.
Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
with that, thank you very much. You have a good day, and we will also send you the pretrial notice on the other case.
Okay, thank you.
Next person I'm putting in is another pretrial.
Hello, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me? Okay, Mr. Ogensanya, can you hear me? Mr. Ogensanya, you need to unmute yourself. Can you hear me, Mr. Ogensanya? I can't hear you, so I think it may be on your end. Can you unmute or connect to audio? Mr. Ogensanya, I can't hear you. I think you need to connect the audio. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Okay. Look down on the lower left-hand. Okay, there you go. You had it. Look on the lower left-hand corner of your computer and see if there's not a little microphone with a line drawn through it. That's what you need to do to unmute. Lower left-hand corner. It doesn't look like you're on a cell phone.
He's saying he's connected his audio, but I can't. I don't even have a way of asking him to unmute or mute.
Okay, let's try this again here. It's like we got the A team working on it. Okay, Troy, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, you're Mr. Spaller?
Yes, sir.
SPHARLER.
Yes, sir.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, Mr. Sparler.
Yes, and now also, if I, when I get back to the dorm later, if Aaliyah's there, if I go check up on her, like make sure she's doing good with her surgery, can I put another hour for that? Yes. Yeah,
Ms. Sparler, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mrs. Sparler, you were placed on deferred disposition on this paraphernalia case back on October the 2nd. Since that date, have you been cited for any other offenses involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Could you pass the drug test today?
Yes, sir. And I've completed my community service hours, and I did pay my fine that I needed to pay.
Yeah, I saw you did the community service hours at the animal shelter.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Sparler, you're free to go. I'll dismiss the case.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. Stay away from that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can leave the meeting now.
Okay.
Really? Is there a way to find out where that came from?
I'm bringing Z back in. She got disconnected.
Will show,
I know.
but for some reason it's not. So the last conviction is showing live vote. If you go down, that one. But it doesn't, I don't know if it shows who put it into place.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'll get with Vicky on it and see.
Yeah.
And if it was us, him to release it or.
Well, I need to see the case file.
Okay.
If you can- Yep. Okay, we're gonna try again with Mr. Ogunsanya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go, Mr. Ogunsanya, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, got it right. Okay, let me get your case file.
He's a pretrial, sir.
Oh,
So I need to get him there so Cynthia can talk to him.
okay, Mr. Ogunsanya, you're going to talk to our prosecutor since you previously pled not guilty.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can talk about the case, go through the pretrial order. And if y'all need me in a little bit, I can come back in and talk to you, but mainly you're going to be talking to Ms. Trevino.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to see a prompt on your screen that says, go to waiting room or breakout room. When you see that, go ahead and hit that, and I'll see you later. Maybe. Okay, good afternoon. Okay, Mr. Paul Rice? Okay,
All right, can you hear me now, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
yes, sir. Yes, sir, I can. Is Paul Rice, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
And who's your client, sir?
David O'Neill.
David O'Neill. Look on the pretrial list.
Yep, pretrial.
Okay, we're going to send you in to talk to a waiting room to talk to Cynthia Trevino. She's our prosecutor, and go over the pretrial matters. And if you have any questions that I need to resolve, I'll be here.
Yes, Your Honor, that sounds good.
Hey, thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Just hit that little button that says get away from that judge and go to a waiting room.
Yes, sir. I see it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Rudy, let me see yeah, that. Oh, yeah, who did that attorney say who's representing?
O'Neill.
145, 65 miles on. That was Sanders. Okay, can you tell me who's on the phone, please?
Yes, sir. My name is Marlene Gomez Martinez.
Marlene Gomez Martinez?
Yes, this is Marlene Gomez Martinez.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Do you go by Gomez or Martinez? Or both?
Go by Martinez.
Martinez, okay. Okay, Ms. Martinez. I can't see you, so I'm going to ask you, are you going to tell me the truth to the questions I ask you?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Martinez, you were previously placed on deferred disposition on this case for parking in the handicap zone on December the 14th. You're supposed to have appeared by a Zoom hearing on March 16th, but when you didn't show up then, we just issued a order for you to be here today. So
Yes.
the only questions I've got for you is, since December the 14th, have you been cited for any other violations in any jurisdiction? Have you got
No.
any other tickets anywhere?
No, nowhere else.
Well, you'd be the only one that'd be aware of them, so. But you don't think you've gotten any others?
No, I haven't got anything.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, ma'am. Well, you're free to go and log off and stay out of those handicap spots.
Okay. Yes, sir, I will.
Okay. Take care of yourself. Have a good day.
You do the same. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That one doesn't have to go up right now. I mean, it can, but if you want to get your steps in. Chris Lockett. That may be in a 22. Hey, Mr. Lockett, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Lockett, do you have a parent there with you somewhere?
Yes, sir. My mom's right here.
Mr. Lockett, I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Judge, did we get the community service on that case?
It looks like it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I got 8 hours from River City Outreach. Okay. Is that the only reason he's here, is for the show cause on the hours? No, he's not. Never mind. Sorry, Ms. Lockett, I'm talking to my court clerk too. So you're placed on deferred disposition, Mr. Lockett, on September the 15th. Since that date, have you been cited for any other violations involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
You say no?
No, sir.
Could you pass a drug test today?
I don't have a drug test.
Sir?
I don't have a drug. I didn't get a drug test.
No, I know. Could you, if I sent you to get a drug test right now, could you pass it?
Yes, sir.
So you're not using that stuff anymore?
No, sir.
Stay away from it, Mr. Lockett. It'll just get you in trouble. Unless you want to pay me some more money. I doubt that. Hey, Mr. Lockett, well, I'll dismiss the case. You're free to go. Stay safe. Stay away from the dope.
Okay.
You can leave the meeting. Okay, Mr. Lockett, you can leave. Okay, ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me?
No.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Trying, I can see it. Okay, Galaxy S20 plus 5G. Can you hear me? Okay, you just need to connect with your audio and unmute.
Hello?
Hello, now I can hear you.
Oh, God, thank God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm real bad at using this. I'm real bad at it. I
No,
apologize.
you're fine. You're fine. Thank you. Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Zena Garcia Arismendes.
Okay, do you go Garcia Arismendes?
Yes, sir.
Do you prefer Garcia Arismendes or both?
Whatever's fine with you, sir. I'm fine with it.
Nope, ma'am. I'm here to make sure that you get what you need to have. So
Yes,
you
sir.
just tell me what name do you prefer?
Garcia's fine.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Ms. Garcia. Need you to raise your right hand for me, please.
Yes,
Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Ms. Garcia, you have an expired registration violation that's alleged and also failure to maintain financial responsibility that's been alleged. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Okay. Is it for no insurance? And because my light was out on the back?
It was for registration and no insurance.
Okay. Registration. Oh, yes. The reason the
Okay, well,
registration.
hold on. Let me go first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
don't mind?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand what the charges are then?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To each of those violations, Ms. Garcia, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
Then to the no insurance violation shows your 3rd citation for no insurance, but To that violation, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And on the registration violation, have you gotten that fixed?
No, sir. The day that they dropped the vehicle off, I had just gotten out, they had just delivered it because I had just gotten out of the shop, and I just pulled out of my job, and I didn't know, beknownst to me, that the light in the back, what do you call it? The license plate light was out. I did not know. I was just going to take it home. As soon as I got home, it broke down on me, and I have not used it ever. In fact, the transmission is sitting in the bed of the truck.
Okay, well, they did not charge you for the license plate light.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They just gave you a warning on that.
Yes, sir.
But,
And that's why I haven't had an inspect. I can't even move the transmission is in the bed of the truck. I can't even move it. I haven't even. I've been using the lift ever since. I never had a chance to even get the insurance up to date on it, or had it inspected. Nothing. It
Okay,
just.
well, I'm gonna dismiss the registration case because it was issued during the COVID
Yes, sir.
moratorium.
Yes, sir.
And you still don't have insurance? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Yeah, they told me that I still had to get insurance, so I did. But I don't have I mean, I can't drive it. I mean, has no transmission. It's out of it. I did put it in the transmission at Gene Brown's, and they charged me $600 to take it out and just look at it, and then just tell me, oh, you have over $3,000 worth of things that they have to be done. And I said, I don't have the money for it. So I had it towed back to my apartment, and the transmission's been sitting in the back of the truck, and that's where it's been since then, sir.
Okay.
I have not driven anything.
Do you still have the insurance?
Yes, sir. I do have insurance. I sent it, I think, to Miss Vicky, I
Right.
guess it's Clark. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Along
It
with
should
my
be in the
driver's
case
license.
file, sir. I put it there this morning.
No, I see it. I see it.
Oh.
I just didn't know how. But okay, Ms. Garcia, the insurance started on April 19th. I mean, sorry.
I'm going to be honest with you, sir. Since then, I've called all the insurance agencies because I'm being honest with you. I'm trying to get the cheapest because I don't have a vehicle to drive. I'm not going to be driving. The only reason I got it is for you, sir. That's the only reason, to be honest with you, because
Well,
I have no
here's the
vehicle.
deal. Here's the deal, Ms. Garcia. To be placed on deferred disposition or probation, you're going to have to maintain that for 6 months.
Okay, I didn't know that, but that's fine.
Or if you don't mind, if it goes on your record, you can just pay the fine, and because the amount's going to be the same, whether you pay $345 for the probation or $345 for the conviction. I just don't know if you really want to maintain that insurance if your vehicle's not running, although you may be operating somebody else's vehicle from time to time.
No, I have not even done that. I've been taking the I've been taking the lift they've been bringing me to work and stuff. It's been costing me like between $10 to $16 just for them to bring me to work.
Well, if you want to do the probation, the fees are going to be $345, and you'll maintain the insurance for 6 months. And if you do that, I can dismiss the case.
Okay. Whatever, anything that, as long as it's not on my record, because I apologize.
Don't worry about it, Ms. Garcia.
Yes, sir.
So are you able to pay the $345 today?
No, sir. To be honest with you, I do not. I can probably make payments. That's the best I can do.
Well, I don't usually do payments for
Oh, I'm
deferral.
sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I know. Hold on, Miss. You think you can come up with that, say, in 90 days?
I can try my best. I will try my best, sir. Now, when I make it, do I make it over the phone, sir, or do I have to go in there? Because
No, you may make it over the phone. Just call the clerk's office.
yes, sir. Okay, sir.
I'll give you till July 1 to pay it, okay?
Yes, sir. July
we're-
1.
I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy. They're two of the clerks here.
Yes, sir.
And they'll get make sure we've got your current information. We have your driver's license.
Yes, sir.
We have your insurance. So you just need to get the payment made. And then you'll be on deferral for a period of 6 months. And from that
Okay.
date, you'll have to maintain the insurance, okay?
Okay, for 6 months deferral.
Yes,
And,
ma'am, but the 6 months deferral won't start until you pay your fees.
okay. Oh, okay, okay. And,
But
but,
you
and
still
then
need- still need to have it between now and the time you make your payments.
okay.
So-
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Garcia. In a second, you're going to see a prompt on your screen
Mm-hmm.
and it says go into a breakout room or waiting room. And when you do that, you'll talk to either Z or Nancy. And just to confirm your contact information, you'll give that to them and they'll give you our email address also.
Okay. Yes,
right.
sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, well, you have a good day. Hope
You too, sir. Have a blessed day. Yes, sir.
your truck gets to working soon.
I don't think so. I had her, I bought her brand new in 1995. So I don't know if that's going to be able to.
Okay,
Very expensive.
okay. Ms. Garcia, you take care of yourself. Hit that button here in a second and you'll go in and talk to one of our court clerks.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I greatly appreciate it.
You have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
Okay, this is Nick. Okay, Nick, where are you? There you are. Okay, Nick, can you unmute yourself? There you go.
Yes, sir. Hello.
You're a pro at this. Nick, can you tell me your last name, please?
Stewart, Stewart.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Stewart, can you raise your right hand for me? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Stewart, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Oh, pardon me. Is this your first drug-related offense, Mr. Stewart?
Say again. Say
Is
again.
this your first drug-related offense?
No, sir.
How many others have you had?
1.
Same thing? PDP or something else?
Yes, sir.
And could you pass a drug test today?
Yes, sir.
Are you working, sir?
Yes, sir, I am.
Where do you work?
Lone Star Overnight. It's like FedEx, UPS.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
I've used y'all before.
Oh,
Who knows? You might have carried one of my packages.
maybe if I'm in the right area code, I might be there.
All right, Ms. Stewart, well, I can consider probating you on the case, try to keep it off of your record.
Okay.
The fees are $340. And you'd have to do 6 hours of community service within 60 days. The probation would be for 180 days. But so long as you paid your fees, got your community service done, and didn't have any other issues, I could dismiss the case at the end of the 6 months.
Sounds good.
So it doesn't show up on your record. Lone Star Overnight never knows about it because it will not be a conviction.
Okay.
Are you able to pay the $340 today?
No, sir.
Okay. How long do you need to pay that?
2 weeks. So what's the date on Friday going to be? The 23rd, or right? So
Well,
probably
I'm gonna give you until May the 11th to pay it.
okay.
But
Okay.
I would urge you to pay it early.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I, you know what I'm saying, wrestle up some change for that, I can definitely dish it out. Will I be receiving an email for like the community service hours or anything, like a sheet?
Yes,
Or
yes, sir. Once you pay your fees, in fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you over to talk to either Z or Nancy.
okay.
And they'll give you the information about making the payment, and then we'll get confirm your email address, physical address, and phone number so that we can reach you. But what you're gonna want to do, Mr. Stewart, is talk to them, give them your information, and then they will send you a timesheet for the community service hours. You can do
Okay.
community service at any nonprofit or charitable organization. I don't tell
Any
you where to
nonprofit?
go. Nonprofit or charitable.
Okay.
Like the church is nonprofit and charitable. Animal shelter, Goodwill, you pick it. I'm not going to tell you where to go because I don't know what your schedule is.
For sure.
But get the 6 hours turned in, stay clean, no issues with drugs or alcohol, and don't drop my package.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna see a button there on your screen that says to hit it to go into a breakout room with one of our court clerks and just confirm your
Oh
information.
yeah, breakout room.
Yes, sir.
Just
Talk
join
to
that.
them and they'll get you taken care of.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. You have a good day. Remember,
Yes,
don't
sir.
drop
You
my
too.
package.
Yes, sir. Bye bye.
Okay, is it Mr. Boats? Boats? Bots? Need to, there you go.
Sorry.
Bots or Boats? What's your last name, sir?
Boites?
Boites?
Yes.
So Juana Boites?
Yes,
What
sir.
is your first name?
Juan?
Okay, Juan. Okay, I was thinking it was a lady's name. So it's Juan Abotes.
Yeah.
Juana Abotes.
Juan Boites, yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, Juan Abotes.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Abotes. Raise your right hand for me. Yep, that's the right one. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Abotis,
Yes.
you're charged with failure to maintain financial responsibility. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
What's no contest? I don't know what that means.
Contest means you're not going to tell me that you did it, but you're not going to tell me you didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, guilty?
Guilty? Do you have insurance now?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, since you've got it now, I can consider probating you on the case. Try to keep it off of your record. The fees are $350. And let me start. Are you able to pay that today, or do you need time to pay that?
No, I can pay today.
Okay. Well, here's what I need for you to do. I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy. Those are our two clerks in the back. And they're going to, one of them will take your payment. And then we also need to have a copy of your insurance and driver's license.
Okay.
So you'll be able to email those to us.
Okay.
Your deferral will start today. If you're going to pay today, it'll be for 6 months. The only condition that you've got, Mr. Abortis, is to maintain the insurance without any lapses.
Okay.
If you get a speeding ticket, it's not going to mess, I hope you don't get one, but it's not going to mess this up. Main thing I want to do is make sure you stay insured for 6 months.
Okay.
Hey, which HUB do you work at?
I work in the warehouse actually. So it's like what? Ah, dang, I forgot. Like Foster Road, but it's further down.
Is it really hot in the summer?
Oh, is it the warehouse?
Yeah.
Depending on what warehouse you're in, because there's the freezer and there's the one I work at where it's just all dry. It's always hot. It's hot right now. Like in the mornings, I'd be sweating.
Well, thank you for what you do, because without you guys, we wouldn't have any food anywhere.
Yeah, especially with the pandemic and stuff like happened. We're there to like freaking. I mean, sorry, we're there to like 1 or like to 12. Yeah, they're there for a long time, and our starting shift is like what, like 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning?
Mhm.
I don't do 5 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
Do you want me to put them in a breakout room, sir?
Who's that?
No, I said, do you want me to put
Mr.
one
Buck?
into the breakout room?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, Mr. Botis, you're gonna, if you're still there, she didn't zap you yet. When you see the prompt on your screen, hit that and you'll talk to one of the ladies. You give them your payment information. You'll get our email information so that you can email us your driver's license and proof of insurance. All right?
All right.
You have a good day. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Don't sweat too much in the warehouse. Maybe you can get transferred to the refrigerated section.
No, I don't want to be in that section. All right, so you have a nice day.
You do the same. Take care of yourself.
All right.
Genesis. You saw it, Genesis? You saw a Genesis in there? I have no idea who Genesis is. Hello, Genesis. Earth to Genesis.
Judge,
Ma'am,
Cynthia's coming in and I've got to send Mr. How did, the one I just put in there for the pretrial. She's coming in with his cases.
what, Mr. O'Neill's cases?
No, she hasn't even gotten to Mr. O'Neill yet.
Yeah, well, I need to tell her on that one. Sorry, Charlie, there's nothing we're gonna do on that.
Okay.
149 and 65. Mr. Ogunsanya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ogunsanya, I understand you visited with the prosecutor and we need to go to trial on these two cases. She probably went over this pretrial order with you, but did you have any legal challenges to the complaints in the cases? I know you don't agree with agree with the charges, but do you have any legal challenges to the complaint? In other words, do the complaints clearly advise you of the charges which are being pursued by the city?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any subpoena requirements?
No,
In other words, are there anybody you want to have testify on your behalf
no,
that won't come in voluntarily, or they're in school or at work or something like that?
nobody.
Court order for them to come in?
The only person that asked her that needs to come and complain is the complainant.
Okay, the two police officers?
No, the person that initiated the 911 call.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir.
The complainant that made the call.
The complainant that called the police department?
They're supposed to be the one that had injury to them.
Okay,
For there to be a case, there should be somebody my actions affected. It wasn't the police officers.
I'm trying to figure out who called in the complaint or if the officers just noticed it. Okay, but you want the people subpoenaed that called the police department in the first place, right?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor will have to figure out who that is. Um, Okay, the calls may have been anonymous, but we'll try to figure out who they were and have those people subpoenaed, okay?
All right.
Sometimes people don't leave their name, and so we can't subpoena the unknown person that called in complaints on Mr. Ogunsanya.
Yes.
Noon, Judge.
Yes, sir.
I was just double checking to make sure. I was waiting in room 3 for a little while,
Right.
But I haven't had a prosecutor come in or anything yet. I was just making sure that they were still on their way.
Now, she's standing here in front of me because we're doing a little pretrial hearing, but she'll be with you in just a minute.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll get back in the breakout room. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, Ms. Arkansas, I made notes so that those people, if we can locate them, we'll issue subpoenas for them. And we'll try to get a trial date. It's probably going to be in either June or July. But we'll
Okay.
plenty of notice about it, and you can do what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, Cynthia, can you hang on just a minute? Okay, Mr. Arkansas, you can log off now because I think
Thank you.
we've got what we need from you, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Vicky, I'm back here. Here, I guess you need this more than I do. Did you find out where that case was? The one that caused that.
No, looking at it, it looks like it is ours, so based on the date and then the department suspension.
Yeah,
So
but I didn't suspend, I can't suspend anybody for,
I think because he had a prior, it was a mandatory suspension. And then there was just not a lift date. So it says end here, which was February 25th, end date.
yeah,
So I don't know why they have
but
that.
I think that was different from this one. This is mandatory. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I'd have to ask.
All right. Hello, who's on the phone, please?
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah, can
who
you
am I
hear me?
speaking with, please?
Jesse Moya?
Jesse Moya?
Yeah, Jesse James Moya Jr.
Jesse James Moya Jr. Okay, Mr. Moya, I can't see you, so I'm gonna have to just ask you the question about, are you gonna tell me the truth?
Yeah.
Mr. Moya, you're charged with speeding 90 in a 65-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of speeding, running 90 in a 65-mile zone, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And fine and court cost is $259. You're too fast for defensive driving, so you can't do that option. Are you able to pay the $259 today?
Is that my best option?
Well, you kind of limit your options when you run 25 miles over the speed limit.
All right, well, yeah, I'll pay it today. But is it going to
The
stay
only
on my
other option
record?
would
Because
The only other option would be
What-
for you to pay $334 and take a defensive driving class and be on probation for a period of 6 months.
no, yeah, I'll pay it.
Okay. Are you able to pay that today?
Yes, sir, I will. Sir, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Is it going to like stay in my record if I pay it?
Yes, sir. It's going to be on your record.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Moya, you're gonna look on your screen or on your phone, you're gonna see a button for you to join a breakout room or a different room to talk to one of our court clerks, and you can give them your payment information.
All right.
All right. So just be careful, Mr. Moya. That's awfully fast. What were you driving? David Rodriguez.
Hello, how are you?
Well, Mr. Rodriguez, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rodriguez, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Mr. Rodriguez, you're charged with speeding 84 in a 65-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I do.
And to the offense of speeding 84 in a 65, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Fine and court cost is $229, or if you're eligible, you can take a defensive driving class. Try to keep it off your record.
I'd like the opportunity to try to take a class.
Have you taken the class within the last year?
No, sir.
Do you have $144? That's the court cost.
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm gonna flip you over into a waiting room so that you can talk to either Z or Nancy. You will give them your credit card information so that you can you pay the court cost. They will give you our email address, which you may already have, but let's see, do we have your, we've got your driver's
Yeah, we have his
license.
email, sir.
What?
We do have his excuse me, his email address.
We've got his,
Yeah, we just don't have the insurance.
yeah, we don't have the insurance. We've got the driver's license. So we need your copy of your insurance, Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay, I can send that to you.
And once you pay your fees, you'll have 90 days to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork. And your paperwork's going to consist of your driving history, which you have to obtain from the Department of Public Safety, and the completion certificate from the class that you attend or watch. Most people get their driving history and do the class online, so you never have to leave the comfort of your living room. If you want to go do a live class and get it over with in one afternoon, there are plenty of places around here in San Antonio for you to get that done. But just make sure everything is turned in within 90 days. To get your driving history, just go on the DPS website and type in like driving history or some words to that effect, and it'll take you where you need to go. You're going to need to give them two numbers. You're going to need to give them your driver's license number and also the, I don't know if you have the other little number yet. Yeah, I can't tell if you've got it yet. But anyway, you may need to wait until you get your actual card, because there are going to be two numbers they need, which are on your license. But anyway, you don't have to wait to take the class until you have your driver's license. So just get it done as quick as you can.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, do you have any questions?
None at this time, no.
Okay, second, you're going to see a prompt to enter a breakout room or waiting room. If you could hit that, and you'll talk to one of the ladies.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Gabriel Gonzalez. That does not look like, oh, maybe it's Gabriel Gonzalez. That's Gabriel. Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Swear.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with speeding 85 and a 65. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
Okay, to that offense, Mr. Gonzalez, there are three pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those three pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offensive speeding 85 and a 65, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, well, the fine and court cost is $234, or if you're eligible, you may be able to take a defensive driving class and get the case dismissed. That is up to you, and you have to be eligible, have a driver's license and proof of insurance. So do you want to just pay the fine or take the defensive driving class?
I would like to opt into the defensive driving.
Okay. The court costs are $144. Are you able to pay that today?
No, sir. Is there a payment plan that I am?
There's not a payment plan, but I can give you a reset to May the 18th.
Yes, sir. That'll work.
Okay, so what you're going to do today Mr. Gonzalez, you're gonna email us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance. And then have until May 18th to pay your court cost. Once you pay your court cost, you'll have 90 days from that date to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork.
Yes, sir. Is this email municipalcourt@livevotetexas.net? Is that a good email to?
Yes, sir, but I'm going to have you talk to one of our court clerks in just a second so that they can also confirm your physical address and your phone number.
Okay. Yes, sir.
But like I was saying, once you pay your fees, you'll have 90 days to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork. Your paperwork's going to be a completion certificate from whatever class you watch or attend, as well as a copy of your driving history. You get your driving history from the Department of Public Safety. It costs you $12. The defensive driving class, I think, usually costs between $25 and $30.
Okay.
You
Yes,
get
sir.
everything turned in within 90 days, we can dismiss the case. Don't take the class until after you pay your fees, though.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So I'm going to flip you over into the waiting room to talk to either Z or Nancy, and you can get squared away with them. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hit that button to join the waiting room. Okay, thank you. Mr. Paul Reese?
Yes, Your Honor. I have announcements on David O'Neill.
Okay, what's your announcement?
But for the community service hours, we would be ready to plea. But then the requirement being what it is, I think that we're going to have a jury trial on this case.
That's fine. I'll let the jury deal with it. That's
Okay.
crazy speed, though, Mr. Paul Reese.
Yes, Your Honor, and I understand. We were willing to work something out, but the 200 community service hours in 180 days doesn't even seem possible to me. And my
Okay.
client travels for work, so that's just not an option.
Okay, well, we'll set you for a jury trial. Was this a pretrial setting today?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe it is.
Okay, I don't know. Well, I need the pretrial order. Would you go to her and get and tell her I need her to come in here? Yeah, Mr. O'Neill wins the prize for the fastest speed in my 34 years of sitting as a judge.
That's not a good prize to win, I don't believe, Your Honor.
No, especially if he drives for a living, that's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the pretrial order because we got to go through some pretrial matters. And we're thinking we're going to be able to start back up doing jury trials in August.
Excellent. Okay.
So
very good. Yeah, I know it's varied from county to county. I'm finally back doing it in person in Medina County and Atascosa County. Then a few others are still doing it over Zoom.
Yeah. Cynthia, I need Mr. O'Neill's file. It's got the pretrial order in it. Yeah, I know some counties are opening up. Others are still kind of skittish. All of my courts are still doing Zoom right now. And actually, I think we get better participation with Zoom hearings than we do trying to get people in here live.
I really like Zoom. I think it's a convenient and accessible option. I hope it sticks around beyond the pandemic.
I think it will. I think, especially for out of town, I had a Zoom hearing in Corpus Christi yesterday, and the judge commented and said, Zoom is perfect for somebody like you. This is a 15-minute hearing on a civil matter.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, it's crazy for you to have to drive all the way to Corpus, maybe spend the night and then bill your client for way too much time
mm-hmm.
to handle a 15-minute matter. Okay, Mr. O'Neill, got the pretrial Zoom hearing order in front of me. Did you receive a copy of the complaint?
I think I do have the complaint, Your Honor. Well, it's a citation, and I'm still missing discovery. I did speak with Ms. Trevino about that. She's going to get it to me.
About some what, discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, let's go through this order that first. Do you have any challenges to the complaint?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Mr. Trevino, have a jury charge prepared and get it to you hopefully at least a couple of days before the trial so that you can voice any objections you may have. How long do you think it's going to take you to voir dire the jury? She's saying 15 minutes. Do you think that's going to be enough for you, or are you going to need more than that to?
I'd prefer if we can have half an hour, Your Honor. But with the constraints of the court, I leave that to the court's discretion.
We'll do 20 aside, and I'm pretty liberal unless you take advantage of it, as Ms. Trevino has done before, but don't worry about it. Opening and closing arguments, how much time? You used to do 5 and 5. Is that going to be good enough for you, sir?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Subpoena requirements. I know the officer, whoever issued the citation, will be here. So that's not a subpoena issue. It is so are you going to have any subpoena requirements?
No, Your Honor. I don't believe that there was anybody else that really could subpoena on this.
Nobody could keep up with you. Now I can say that since you're trying it to a jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you file any motions, or you and Mr. Trevino are just going to agree on discovery? You know what discovery he needs?
Yes, sir. We discussed discovery, so.
Okay. Can you send Mr. Trevino just a email or something telling her exactly what you need, so I've got a copy for the file?
Of course. I don't know that I have her email. It may be on the document. I'll get it from the court and I will be in touch with her.
Okay.
And pending my review of the discovery, I would like to reserve the right to file pretrial motions that I wouldn't otherwise be able to file just for lack of knowledge.
And will you be going to me or to the jury for punishment?
I will. I believe we'll go to you, Your Honor.
All right, we will get you on the docket as soon as we can. And just you and Mr. Trevino stay in touch and get whatever discovery or motions you need to get filed on file as soon as possible.
Very good, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Do you need anything from me right now?
I don't think so. You're free to leave the meeting.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You do the same.
Afternoon, Judge. I think you're muted, Judge. I couldn't hear you.
I always ask everybody else to unmute, and I was muted.
All right, Judge.
Who's your client?
Judge, I have Shakia Wilkerson, and I just need to speak with Cynthia when she has a
The
moment.
prosecutor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll put you in a waiting room here in just a second, and you'll be able to visit with Mr. Trevino.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good seeing you, sir.
Continue, Judge.
Sorry, I was muted.
That's okay.
This is the last one for right now. Till Brumley comes on. Okay, Genesis, can you hear me? Okay, Genesis, can you hear me? Ah, we have action. Hello, Genesis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, can you tell me your name besides Genesis?
Genesis Dominique White.
What's the last name? I'm sorry.
White, WHITE.
White. Okay, Ms. White, are you able to do video or just audio?
I'm currently at work, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I mean, this is fine. I just didn't know if you're able to do video.
But I'm only able to do audio right now. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Okay, Ms. White, I'm going to ask you some questions. You can tell me the truth to the questions I ask you. Could you hear me? Ms. White, can you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why my headphones isn't working, but I heard what you said. Yes, sir.
Okay. You're charged with failure to maintain financial responsibility and speeding 37 in a 20-mile zone. Do you understand what the charges are in each case?
Yes.
To each case, Ms. White, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
To the offense of speeding 37 in a 20-mile zone, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And to the no insurance violation, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Do you have insurance now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, since you have it now, I can consider probating you on the case, allow you the opportunity to try to keep it off of your record.
Okay.
The probation fees are $350. You'll need to maintain the insurance for a period of 6 months without any lapses. And you'll need to, again, provide insurance at the end of the deferral period to show that you kept it in force during the entire 6-month period.
Okay.
Are you able to pay the $350 today?
No, sir, not today.
Okay, I'm still gonna need you to stay on the line.
Okay. I'm here,
because
sir.
then we're gonna talk about the speeding case here in just a minute.
Okay.
How long is it gonna take you to come up with the $350?
Sir, I can make a payment of half of the $350 next Friday. And 2 weeks.
Okay, I don't break it up into payments, so you just tell me how long you pay the $350.
At the end of next month.
End of May,
Yes, sir.
give till June 1st.
That's fine.
If you can pay before that date, since that is a court date for us.
Okay.
Once you pay that, the only thing you'll have to do on that case, Ms. White, is just maintain the insurance. Don't let it get canceled or revoked or suspended or whatever the insurance company may do, okay?
Right, okay.
Then on the speeding case, the fine and court cost is $219, or if you're eligible, you can take a defensive driving class on that case and also possibly get that one dismissed.
Okay. I can do the offense driving class.
Okay, do you have 144 for the court cost for that one?
Not as of today.
Also reset that one to June the 1st.
Okay.
We get that paid. Now, what you're gonna need to do, Ms. White, is I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy, and you're gonna give them, or they're gonna give you our email address so that you can email us your insurance and driver's license. 'Cause
Okay.
You will need that for defensive driving.
Okay.
You know, if you can pay your fees, maybe for the defensive driving ahead of time, that might not make the burden so hefty around June 1st for you.
Okay.
Right? Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, you're gonna see a button on your computer to allow you to go into a breakout room or waiting room. If you'll hit that, you can talk to one of the ladies and they will get you squared away.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hello, can you unmute yourself, please? There you go. I just had to stand up. Yeah, that's Mr. Naftali's case. Okay, ma'am, can you settle somewhere and unmute? There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine. You're making me dizzy walking though.
Sorry, I was in the process of doing something, so I'm about to try
Okay.
to.
Just let me know when you get to a quiet place and can sit down and visit.
Okay, I don't have any earphones where I am. Are we able to just go ahead and move forward? I just had a seat.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you tell me your name, please?
Ashley Thompson?
Ashley Thompson?
Yes, that's correct.
That might be.
I have her as a pretrial.
Well, I thought she was too. And I'm looking at the file right now. Pretrial checklist was here. Okay, Ms. Thompson, this is set for a pretrial hearing. So what that means is you're going to talk to our prosecutor,
Okay,
Ms. Trevino, so that y'all can go over pretrial matters
okay,
in anticipation of the case going to trial at some date in the future. So if you'll just hang on, don't leave the meeting. What you need to do though is to, there should be a button on your phone that you're going to look at that says enter breakout room or waiting room.
let me
You'll hit
see.
that, you'll go into a waiting room and Mr. Trevino will be with you shortly. You see the button, you see the prompt? Gabriel Stevens. Make sure that one's not on the list too. And Mr. Stevens, can you hear me? Okay, I need you to unmute, Mr. Stevens.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. Thank you. Mr. Stevens, we visited during the COVID period and then, but you still had a $250 fine on no driver's license.
Yes. I'm sorry, sir. Keep going.
Are you going to pay that today?
I'm not able to. I get paid next week. The reason I haven't been able to come up with the money is because I recently got kicked out and I had to get a place of my own. And I'm able to pay that next week. I can pay it in full next week. No problem. If that's okay with you, Judge.
Where do you work?
I work at Five Guys in the Forum, sir.
What do they do? Is that the,
It's a burger joint.
okay. I knew I'd seen it.
Yeah, we make some pretty good burgers, sir.
It looks like you went in a closet.
Oh, no, it's by my ear because I can't hear because it's like the audio is not coming from the speaker, it's coming from the phone or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna give you till May the 11th to pay it, okay?
All right, thank you very much, sir.
And we have your email address. And are you still on Morning Mist?
No, sir. I live
Okay,
at.
hold on. Don't tell me where you are because we're broadcasting live on YouTube.
Oh yes, I'm sorry,
Well,
sir.
I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can give them your current physical address and phone number. Obviously, we have your email address because we just sent you an email
Yes, sir.
the day before yesterday. So if you'll hang on when you see the prompt on your phone to go into a breakout room, hit that button and you'll go in to see either Nancy or Z. So we can update your information.
Yes, sir.
See the button?
Not yet, sir. Yes, I'm going in it right now.
Okay, thank you for calling in. Of course, he just took all the files out there, so you're gonna have to run up and get them.
Okay.
The one that I need.
Okay, which one is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
His phone number.
Okay.
Okay, who's on phone call ending in 342?
That's me, Daniel Greeter.
Daniel,
Greeter.
what's the last name?
Yes, sir. It's Greeter. It looks like it'd be spelled like Grider, Grieder.
Okay, let's get your file, Mr. Grader.
Thank you.
Sounds like Grider. G. Grieder.
No.
Okay, Mr. Grader, you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Grader. It's like you have, well, let me see if it's the same case or not. Let's see.
I had two different tickets for citations for the drug paraphernalia, and I spoke with, I think with you on the phone at the same kind of over the phone court hearing. I guess it must have been like 2 months ago, and I was supposed to start making payments or just pay the whole thing off, and I haven't made any payments. I apologize for that, first of all. It wasn't that I forgot or anything. I was aware of it. I just didn't have any extra money.
Okay, you entered into a time payment agreement on March 18th. No. On February 23rd.
Okay, I was due to pay by the 18th.
So it looks like on one case, Mr. Grader, you owe $281 plus $345 plus $30 for the time payment fee. Because we talked on, you and I talked on February the 16th. Have you made any payments, Mr. Grader?
No.
It's like you owe a total of $656. Does that
I have
sound right?
660.
Six what?
660.
660.
I had 626 and then 15 to that. What am I missing?
Let me
So what are you gonna do to get this paid, Mr. Greeter?
I'm prepared to make a payment now or today. I mean, now over the phone with the credit card, or whatever way I have to. How much?
Is there any reduction?
Well, let me. Okay, so but I'll tell you in a second here how much I can pay.
Judge, the difference was one never went to warrants, one went to warrants, so it has the omni and the warrant fee. That's why there's a difference.
What, 660?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
660. Okay. If I could pay, like, so 660 is what I owe right now, right?
660, yes, sir.
If I could pay 600 right now, like, would that be okay? Okay. I can pay the whole thing.
You gonna pay the whole thing off today?
Yeah, right now, or go in today, however.
Okay, well, if you're gonna pay it today, you're gonna pay it today, then, Mr. Greeter, I'm gonna have you talk to either Z or Nancy, and you can talk to them and give them your credit card information, and we'll close out these two cases once that payment's made.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so you're gonna see a prompt on your phone or on your device. It says go to breakout room or to waiting room. And I think you're gonna talk to Nancy.
In the waiting room.
You can make your payment to her on your credit card. All right?
Okay, he already went, sir.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez.
Hey, Judge, we just got done conferring with Cynthia. The offers are contingent on my client securing an ODL to get her license back proper and in order. So we're just asking for a 30-day reset so I can go ahead and get that done, and then come back. And I think we already have a tentative agreement pending the ODL and the insurance, SR22, and all that good stuff for her.
Yeah. What is she charged with?
Yes.
Got a red light violation, Your Honor, a DWI, and an insurance violation. Those are the three main ones, and then we've got an FTA. But they are working towards getting her qualified for the ODL and getting her SR22. And so we do need a reset to allow him time to file for the ODL, because we can't get anywhere on any deferrals or anything without meeting the two preliminary hurdles.
Yep, gotta have a driver's license. And
I believe Mr. Rodriguez needs 30 days for to file the application for the ODL.
okay, are you gonna get your occupational driver's license through the JP or through one of the county court judges?
Through one of the county courts, Judge.
Okay. Have you tried to, well, I'm sure you have since you practice in Bexar County all the time. Have you tried to get a setting with one of the Bexar County judges?
Judge, we should just walk it over, honestly, because I'm right across the street.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were taking walk-ins anymore. Sometimes it's taking me 2 months.
Yeah, so there's a floating system now to where each court kind of has a day of the week. They just kind of rotate them in and out, and then there's a couple of presiding judges in county court that I can at least walk over and have them sign it.
And y'all have got the fees and all that stuff worked out?
Yes, sir. We've made the contingent standard offers based on the ability to get the ODL. And Mr. Rodriguez may come back around requesting community service for his client, but we're taking this one step at a time.
I'll just tell you, I don't do community service for the deferred, so I can do it on the conviction, but unless it's just an extreme situation. And she made let's see. She made the bond through Mr. Acevedo?
Through my office, Judge. Yes, sir.
Okay. Reset you till June the 1st?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have one of the ladies send you a reset, although she may wait until as we get closer to the first and just give you the Zoom instructions at the same time.
That's perfect, Judge.
I just don't know. I just don't know how they want to do it.
Whatever works, Judge. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez. Well, thank you for calling in, and you and Ms. Trevino try to work it out.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate
You've got most of it done, just a few hiccups.
Yes, sir. Just gotta keep marching forward. I appreciate it.
Right,
Yep.
sir. You take care. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Boy. B-O-I, looks like.
Who's the first name, sir?
Just D. I mean, well, here, let me see if I can get
If this is the one, I think it is, it's Benjamin Dallas.
So yes.
Yes.
Benjamin Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Let me find your file, Mr. Dallas. Okay, Mr. Dallas, can you raise your hand for me, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
And you can put your hand down. You're 17, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that might be your dad right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Dallas, you're charged with failure to display your driver's license. Do you understand what the charge is?
Yes, sir.
To that alleged violation, Mr. Dallas, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
To the offense of failure to display your driver's license, do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
No contest.
Is it a provisional license?
It's a regular. I have my license.
A license. Okay, Mr. Dallas, I can dismiss it with a $10 dismissal fee unless you want to pay $126.
No, sir.
I'll give you your choice. You think long and hard about it.
The $10 fee.
Okay, what I'm going to do, Mr. Dallas, I'm going to flip you over to talk to either Z or Nancy, 2 of our court clerks. And they will take your payment by credit card, the $10, but you will also need to send us a copy of your driver's license.
Okay.
So you email us your driver's license. Oh, never mind, I got it already. This says you're on a provisional license. Up at the top.
That's a regular.
It's my regular.
Yes, that's provisional.
Yeah, look at the very top. It's provisional.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it doesn't mean anything for this case, Mr. Dallas, but in case you get another citation for a driving violation, you may have to go be retested by DPS. So just be real careful out there.
Okay.
More tickets. I suspect if you get another ticket, your dad's going to beat you in the head anyway, so.
Yes, sir.
So we won't have to worry about his license. Okay. Do you have any questions, Mr. Dallas?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm gonna send you, you're gonna see a prompt on your screen, hit that, and you'll talk to Zeke or Nancy, and they will take your $10 payment.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Y'all stay safe.
All right, you too, sir. Thank you.
I'm sending in an attorney.
Okay. Mr. Pettis, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge, I can.
Okay. And who's your client, sir?
I have two of them. They are Miss Crystal Avila and Mr. Jesus Garza.
Crystal Avila and Jesus Garza?
Yeah, they're both pre-trial, sir.
Yes,
Okay, I
Judge.
figured they were since Ms. Perez is showing up. Okay. Would those files already be with Cynthia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Pettis, you're gonna go in the breakout room. You know the routine, so if you'll hit the prompt on your screen, you'll be in a waiting room. I think there's one or two ahead of you, so be patient.
Of course, Judge.
All right. Let me know if you need me for any reason, but I'll be here.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Hello?
Who's on the line, please?
This is Thomas Flores III.
Thomas, what's the last name?
Flores, Flores.
Thomas Flores the third. Okay.
He's a pre-trial.
That's another pretrial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Flores, what's going to happen is you're going to talk to Cynthia Trevino. She's our prosecutor, since you previously pled not guilty. So what you need to do is on your phone, I guess you're on a phone. On your phone, you're going to see a prompt come up on your screen when you'll say join waiting room or join breakout room. So when you see that, hit that, and you'll be in a waiting room or breakout room for her. And whenever you, don't be impatient though, because she's got a couple of people ahead of you. So don't hang up.
Okay.
Got all
So
that?
it's just going to tell me to hit a number or something?
Sir?
Because I'm on the phone call. I'm on the phone call through Zoom.
Right. I understand. But what you need to do is you're going to have a prompt on your phone that says to join a breakout room or a waiting room. So you need to hit that button. And when you do, it'll take you into a different part of the virtual court, and then the prosecutor will be with you shortly.
Okay, and by button you mean the keypad on my touch phone, right?
I'm not sure how it shows up, actually. Mr. Flores, I don't know. But I think it does show up just as a something on your screen.
Okay, because I'm not on the Zoom app. I'm not on a video call. So when you say button, it makes me think of something on the video call that I have to touch.
Okay, I don't know, Mr. Flores, what you need to do.
Okay, well I'll stay on the line regardless, and I'll be waiting for whatever I hear.
Hey, Vicky, do you know what he needs to do?
No, sir. I've never tried to call in for a Zoom meeting.
Then we have Mr. Montalvo.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon, Mr. Montalvo. Who's your client?
Here for Carlos Torres.
Carlos Torres, and you're here to see Ms. Trevino?
Yes, please.
Okay. Y'all have that file, or does she have it?
Yeah,
Carlos?
that's just a continuance. It's not set for pre-trial, so it should be down there by you.
Okay, well, let me see what's going on with it. Hey, Mr. Montalvo, your client has 3 cases, one for no insurance, one for driving while license invalid, and one for failure to appear.
Yes, Judge. I believe we wanted to set these for jury trial.
Okay, there are a bunch of motions in here for discovery, most of which I don't know will really be germane to these 3 cases. There's not an assault or anything like that involved, is there?
No. And I believe, I want to say we spoke with Ms. Trevino a little bit on this case. At this time, we're not looking to, we're willing to pass on these motions. I think whatever she has is what we're simply requesting. I imagine it being, at most a dash cam video and the citation.
Yeah. Looks like these are the 2 cases involved with the traffic stop were both from the same officer, and then the FTA comes about from the officer who was serving as bailiff on the day Mr. Torres allegedly did not show up. So can I tell Ms. Trevino that she can disregard these discovery motions, or how should we handle that?
I'm happy to pass on it. It just, if there's a video, we just simply need the video and a copy of the citation. I don't think we have that on this case. I believe it's a 2016 case. I don't know how long the agency retains.
I don't know that there is a video. Okay, Mr. Montalvo, I made a note in the file that you're waiving discovery request and motions. You just need copies of the citations and videos if there are any. Is that correct?
Just accept any, obviously any Brady or mitigating information, anything that comes up. I wouldn't waive that, but short of any other requests, yes.
Well, I better have you visit with Ms. Trevino then again, because I don't know anything about the case, but you're asking for a jury trial. Is that right?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay.
And Judge, I guess when do y'all have juries convene? I guess logistically, are y'all doing that at the end of June?
We don't know right now, Mr. Montalvo. I have not submitted a new plan to allow us to do juries. The problem with juries that I'm hearing that people are having is not necessarily that the courts want to conduct them, is that people are afraid to come in for fear of, the person they sit next to being contagious.
So even if there was a plan, the issue seems to be from the jurors themselves or potential jurors themselves.
That is what I have heard.
Huh.
Since we have not conducted any jury trials in some time, that is my understanding of what has been the holdup. I know the court up in Bernie has actually used a ballroom for jury selection to spread the jurors out.
Yeah, but you have to get you have to have a building or something to do that.
But yeah, and you've been in our building here in Live Oak, and we could probably get 15 people in here 6 feet apart, but still it's convincing them to come in.
Yeah, that's true.
That we can tell them we're spraying, we're wearing masks, we're doing all the stuff we're supposed to do, but if they call in and say, well, I'm afraid I get COVID, I'm elderly, I'm 70 years old, I'm pregnant, or whatever the case may be, that seems to be the biggest obstacle right now.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's that scare. That's really interesting. My understanding there in Kendall County is that that they've also been experimenting with jury trials at the at the Class C level and up. But it's difficult, just like you're saying. It's very difficult. So I only ask just so that I can at least manage my client's expectations.
If I knew, Mr. Montalvo, I would be the first one to tell you.
I appreciate it.
But I don't know, and my other two courts, we're still doing Zoom right now, and I suspect until CDC gives us an all clear, which who knows when that's going to come.
Sure.
We're floundering just like everybody else. We can give you a non-jury trial, but even by Zoom, but conducting a jury trial by Zoom is a nightmare, I understand. And so those are having to be live proceedings.
Okay, understood.
But I tell you what, I'm gonna reset these cases so that you and Mr. Trevino can talk about the pretrial motions. I don't think there's going to be, or I would not think there's going to be a whole lot that would be responsive to your discovery. But again, I don't know anything about your cases.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Are you, is there any day or where you're going to be on vacation or not available for a pretrial?
No, Judge. I'll defer to the court if you want to give me a date.
Yeah, it'll probably be toward the end of May.
Okay, shouldn't be an issue.
All right, Mr. Montalvo, thanks for calling in. We will get to you as quick as we can.
All right, thanks, Judge. Have a good day.
You do the same, sir. Stay safe.
Will do.
Hello, can you tell me your name, please? Okay, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, there you go. Hi, my name is Jocelyn Cepeda.
Cepeda?
Yes.
Jocelyn Cepeda. With a Z or C?
With a C, C as in cat.
Okay, Cepeda, like Orlando Cepeda, famous ball player for Pittsburgh Pirates. No, for the San Francisco Giants. Huh? Okay, Miss Cepeda, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self God. Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. All right, Ms. Cepeda, it looks like you were placed on deferred disposition on this case back on October the 20th. And you were required to do 6 hours of community service. Have you done those hours?
Yes, sir. I already finished those hours.
Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is. At the food bank. Did you have any trouble getting in there? I mean, were they pretty receptive to you coming in and working there?
Yeah, everything was easy.
Good, okay. So, Ms. Cepeda, since October 20th, have you been cited for or arrested for any other offenses involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
And you're not gonna be, right?
No. Promise to you.
All right, Ms. Cepeda, dismiss the case and you are free to go.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, ma'am. You stay safe.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello,
Hello.
can you unmute? Thank you.
Hi, you're welcome.
Hello,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Just pronounce your last name for me.
Vidauri.
Vidalri.
Yes, sir.
That's close?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay,
You just need
good.
to roll your R's a little bit.
I can roll my R's. Vidalri,
Vidauri. Yeah, there you go.
Claudia. Like there's a whole lot of Vidalris running around out there. Okay, Miss Vidalri. Raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Vidalri, you were placed on deferred disposition on this case back on October 23rd. Got your community service hours.
Yes, sir.
So my only question to you today is, have you been cited or arrested for any other offenses involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, Your Honor.
And you're not going to either, right?
No, Your Honor.
See, you told me last time you'd stopped drinking. Is that still the case or just cut back?
Yes. No, I am, but not drinking energy drinks. I'm in training for my new job, so.
Where are you going to work?
I've worked for JP Morgan Chase, but now I will be doing electronic money movement. So it's just detecting fraud before it occurs.
Good. If you see my name, let me know.
Of course.
Okay, Ms. Vidalri, rolling the R's. You are free to go. The case is dismissed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Okay, you stay safe.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Can you tell me your name, please?
Ashley Thompson. I was in the breakout room with Miss Trevino and got kicked out. They told me just to call back in.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Thompson.
That's okay.
It's been crazy around here, so
Okay.
We'll put you back in the breakout room, and hopefully, Vicky, if we can, move her up because she's been in there for quite a while.
And she's still with that attorney, so you know that's gonna be a while.
That's fine, no problem. I'm waiting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Thompson.
Uh-huh.
Thomas Flutters is back on. I wonder why he's back on. Would you look and see if Thomas Flores' file was over there? Rudy, check and see if Thomas Flores is on the pretrial list. Okay, Mr. Clemens, sorry to keep you waiting.
No worries.
Okay. Okay, we talked back in January. You said that there was a problem with an out-of-state violation, but you had not been out of state. So we reset it to the 17th of March. And we reset it till today for you to tell me what's going on. So can you update me, tell me what's going on?
Yes, sir. So what took place, sir? It was a traffic ticket that I had 2 years prior in California for talking on the phone. And what happened was when I tried calling or getting a hold of them, once I found out what it was, I think they were having some issues on finding my ticket because it went into collections. So then I had to go to the DMV and let the DMV sort it out, but they were having issues because they were shut down. Their courthouse was shut down due to the COVID. So finally the DMV got it taken care of. I paid what I needed to pay to California, Orange County, and it should be removed, and my license should be now back active. It should have been back active back in January.
Okay, well, have you tried to go get your license again?
Yes, I have my license. Yes, sir.
You have your Texas license?
Yes, sir. My Texas license. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, sir. Do you need my my driver's license number by any chance?
Sorry, sir. I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry. Do you need my my driver's license number by any chance?
I think we've got it. Hang on
Okay.
just a minute. Let me have our warrant officer check on it real quick.
Okay.
Huh? Check and see if that's eligible. Please. We'll look it up for you right now, sir.
Okay. No worries. Thank you, sir.
It's good? Okay. Oh, Mr. Clemens, I see you posted a cash bond to get to today so that you wouldn't be arrested.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to take that cash bond and apply it as a deferral fee. So that this will not go on your record.
Thank you. Thank you so
Can
much.
you send us a copy of your license though?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to hook you up in just a minute with one of our court clerks, either Nancy or Z, and they will give you our email address so that you can send us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay.
Get those turned into us. Tell you, this has been going on for quite a while, so it'll be a 120-day deferral period.
Okay.
Meaning that you can't let your license get suspended again.
No, sir. I won't do that again. No, sir.
Now, sounds like it was a pretty costly deal for you.
Yeah, it was. I had to jump through a lot of hoops.
Now you're in a
and
good state. You're no longer in California.
Yeah, I'm home now, so I won't have that issue no more. And
All right, Ms. Clemens, you're going to talk to Z or Nancy and just give them your updated information so that we can send you the order and just keep your license good for 120 days.
yes, sir. Will do, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Clemens, glad you got it resolved.
Thank you so much. And me too.
You're going to
Thank
see a
you, sir.
prompt there on your screen in just a second. If you could hit that, that'll put you in the waiting room. Okay. Thomas Flotters. You see if there's a file in there for Thomas Flotters.
I think Mr. Flores left the breakout room is what happened, because he was there and then I saw him log up there.
No, I bet this is one of yours. He was in a breakout room, then left, and no, I think he's back. And Ms. Flotters, you still there? Okay, I think he went to the breakout room again. Oh, no, he didn't.
Mr. Jimenez was one of mine. He changed his plea to no contest and wants to just go ahead and pay it. I'm surprised what video will help you make decisions on.
Mr. Flores, can you hear me? Okay. Thomas Flores, but I think that's back there with her. I think it's Mr. Clemens' file that I think he just took up.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, sir, I can. Thank you.
Sorry about that. I was on the voice call. My name is Thomas Flores III. I downloaded the Zoom app just in case there was any problems, because as soon as I got off the phone, with you and you put me in that hold, it went completely mute.
Okay. Well, we're gonna put you back in the breakout room. Since you have Zoom now, you'll be able to participate. It may be a few minutes because she's got some people ahead of you, but at least whatever you do, don't hang up.
Okay, yeah, because the last time when you transferred me, it went completely mute and I had no idea if I was in the call or what.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You're right. It did go just black. I couldn't see anything, couldn't hear anything. So, but now you're on Zoom as opposed to a phone call. You should be good, and you should be able to hit the button to go into the breakout room or waiting room and get squared away there.
Okay.
Thank you for calling back in.
Okay, thank you.
You're about the third. You work for FedEx?
Yes, sir. I work for FedEx Freight. I'm a commercial driver.
Yeah, you're about the third FedEx guy I've seen today.
Yeah, I'm not used to being in courts. What happened to me was pretty ridiculous, and I'm hoping to get this dismissed.
Okay, well, you can talk to the prosecutor about it.
Okay.
If y'all are not able to resolve it, then we'll get you on a trial docket, and you can either have me hear the case or a jury hear the case.
Okay. Right now it says join breakout room. Is that what I'm supposed to join?
That's what you're gonna do. Hit that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Flores.
Thank you.
Sir, are you ready for anybody else? I just had another person log on.
Yes, I'll go ahead and take them. Hello, can you tell me your name, please, sir? Okay, I need you to,
Yes, sir.
okay, Mr. Mailbag, I need you to pull over and stop. Can't do this while you're driving.
Yes, sir. I'm pulled over. I apologize. It's at a minimum of 45-minute wait.
I know, I'm sorry. We're going as fast as we can. Can you give me your name, sir?
My name is Jack Castro.
Jack Castro?
Yes, sir. Castro.
Would you look, Rudy, on the pretrial list and see if Mr. Castro is supposed to see Cynthia?
No, sir, he's a deferred that ended today.
Okay, so he's in the box somewhere. Maybe I've got him right here. Okay, Mr. Castro, I did have him, so let me just marked you as a no-show, so I'm glad you showed.
Yes, sir. I guess I was trying the invalid ID that they had. I had been trying it most of the day.
Okay, Mr. Castro, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Castro, it looks like you were placed on deferred disposition back on October the 20th. On these cases, or this case, I don't know whether you were on deferred for both of them or not. Vicky, can you help me out? Is he on deferred for both cases or just the DWLI? Vicky, did you hear me? Vicky, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is he on deferred for both cases or just?
No, we were going to dismiss the failure to appear once he completed his deferred.
Okay, so the deferred was only on the DWLI?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Castro, since October the 20th of last year, have you had your license suspended or revoked for any reason?
No, sir.
And you still have your license and insurance?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Castro, you're free to go. I'll dismiss the case.
All right. Thanks, sir. Thanks for your time.
Sure. Good luck to you. I'm not sure which one of these I got to and which ones I didn't. I talked to her once already.
Yeah, I think we sent it over there.
Well, she said she doesn't have it. So how long? I see he wants a jury trial on that. On that too.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, go to Page and get my email address. Then she goes, we're the court, third PD. He goes, it's on file. No, you give us your email address.
I told him she was PD.
But it doesn't matter. He wants us to go through Page on everything. I told her he needs to.
Page and Atkinson.
Hmm?
Page and Atkinson, he mentioned Atkinson. Lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Who is Lieutenant Atkins?
He's not, he's a reserve sergeant.
All righty then. Were you going to have the joy and pleasure dealing with Mr. Brumley?
It couldn't be as easy as the one I just did. I'll tell you about that one in just a second. Your Honor, they're going to be moving Ashley Thompson over. We need to do a quick pre-trial with her. Vicky wasn't able to find the case, but I have my copy of the pre-trial order if that's what we want to.
Okay. Hello, Michael.
Hello, how you doing, sir?
Hello.
Can you hear me
Thompson.
clearly?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am,
here.
I can hear you. Okay, we're trying to gather the file and get everything together so we can do this short pretrial hearing.
Okay.
Let me see your copy, Cynthia, please. Or, I don't care. Okay, Ms. Thompson. You were charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. You pled not guilty and requested a trial before me. So we're going to go through this pretrial. We're going to go through the,
Go ahead, I'm gonna transfer.
we're going to go through this pretrial order that we sent you together with a copy of the complaint. Did you receive those documents?
The only thing I received, yes, I did get that. Yes, he gave you that.
Do you have any legal challenges to the complaint? I know you don't agree with the allegation, which has been lodged, but do you have any legal challenges to the complaint, or does the complaint adequately inform you of the charges against you?
Yes, yeah, I do understand what I have been charged with.
Okay. Do you have any subpoena requirements? In other words, is there anybody that you need to have the court order to be at the trial because they're either in school or at work, or they just don't want to come?
No, I just need to have my lawyer present, that's it.
Okay, well, your lawyer hasn't, we didn't even know you had a lawyer until you just said something to Vicky.
Yeah, because I just got one, that's why.
Who's your lawyer?
Joe Stenberg?
Joe Stenberg?
Yes.
Howdy, partner. Okay, well, we probably shouldn't go any further right now, because if you have a lawyer, Mr. Stenberg needs to file a notice of appearance with the court.
Okay.
And we will reset the pretrial.
Okay, that's fine. What I can do is once we're all here, I'll give him a call so he can get that taken care of.
Okay, and you have your email address, so we will email you a copy of the reset notice.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. Ms. Thompson.
All right. Did you need anything else from me today, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you're done for the day.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Ma'am, I'm sorry?
Oh, I said thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Take
Thanks for
care.
calling in.
Bye-bye.
Did Cynthia head back up to the office, sir? You're muted.
I know I'm muted because I want to be muted. Bye.